Krabby Patties are made out of crab!
Everyone knows Krabby Patties are my family secret recipe, boy.
Then explain this!
For years, the internet has whispered a chilling rumor from the depths of Bikini Bottom that the Krabby Patties' secret formula isn't just a recipe, it's a cover-up, a mass grave and a sesame seed bun. That Mr. Krabs isn't just a greedy old crustacean, he's a cold-blooded killer, feeding the town with the remains of his own kind. And every time SpongeBob flips a patty, every time he takes a bite with that innocent smile, you're not watching a cartoon, you're witnessing a crime scene.
It's the dream.
But today, we're done with rumors. We're cracking this myth wide open and putting it to rest once and for all. So sit down with your snacks, wear your headphones, and enjoy as we expose the truth behind one of SpongeBob's darkest fan theories. Okay, let's start with the basics. The internet loves this idea. Krabby Patties are made of crab meat, and the logic usually goes something like this.
He is the only crab in Bikini Bottom.
And trust me, I've seen this comment in every possible form. Yeah, alright, it sounds juicy until you actually look at the show. So, is Mr. Krabs the only crab in Bikini Bottom? Not even close. Let's count. There's Mr. Krabs' mom, his dad, who appears in a portrait, his nephews, this doctor, this kid, 2 random background crabs, and even a circus crab. So no, Mr. Krabs didn't purge the crab population. There are crabs, just not a lot. Here's the kicker. There's also not a lot of sponges or starfish or squirrels either. Bikini Bottom is like 90% generic fish. That's just how the show works.
Why is it called the Krusty Krab?
Next argument, why is the restaurant called the Krusty Krab if it's not made of crab meat? Simple, because the owner is a crab, it's a pun. Krusty Krab. Mr. Krabs. Get it? But even if we go darker with it, if he were hiding a horrifying secret, would he really name the restaurant after the meat he's serving? That'd be like naming a hot dog stand Gary's Dead Pets. Come on now. Okay, this is the only semi-decent point in this theory. The Krusty Krab is shaped like a crab trap. So, case closed? Not exactly. It's actually more accurate to call it a lobster trap. Here's how we know. In a SpongeBob DVD bonus feature, Patchy the Pirate literally calls it a lobster trap.
The crab looks like a New England-style lobster trap.
Plus, in Camp Coral, they reuse the same design and call it, again, a lobster trap.
To a real-life lobster trap!
So, unless Mr. Krabs is secretly a lobster, this theory falls flat. This is the so-called smoking gun. The one scene that's all over TikTok.
In an episode where Mr. Krabs takes a bite out of a Krabby Patty, he said, "Oh, so that's what I taste like."
So that's what I taste like.
Spooky, right? Well, not when you watch the full scene. Here's what actually happens. A kid says their Krabby Patty tastes funny. Mr. Krabs says it's because the patty is old and dried out. The woman compares the patty to him, and he says, "So that's what I taste like."
Mommy, my Krabby Patty tastes funny.
Well, no wonder. It's all old and dried out, like that man right there. Now put that thing where it belongs, in the garbage.
Well, little Patty, we're 2 of a kind. We've both lost our luster.
So that's what I taste like.
He's making a self-deprecating joke about being old and crusty, not confessing to cannibalism. The guy's just insecure about aging. That's the entire subplot of that episode. Now let's talk about another moment people love to twist. SpongeBob's prehistoric episode. There's a scene where Patar, the caveman version of Patrick, grabs a crab-like creature, squishes it, and eats it. And boom, another wave of comments saying,
See? They're eating crab meat. That proves it.
There was a subliminal message in SpongeBob. No, we're showing what the Krabby Patty formula is. I'm going through the video, but it shows SpongeBob and Patrick as Neanderthals. They're cooking food to eat, right? Okay, check this out. He said, "Don't eat the stick." Look, check this out. A crab walks by, right? Mr. Krabs type beat, steps on it, pokes it with a stick, and he covers it, yeah. And he eats it, and looks for more crabs to eat, right? And right after this scene, what does SpongeBob do? He draws a Krabby Patty in the sand and makes a burger.
But let's be real, that burger is made of dirt, mud, and whatever random junk they could find. In that episode, SpongeGar and Patar also eat seaweed, slam fish with rocks, chew on sticks, and literally smack food out of each other's mouths. They were discovering fire and just shoving everything into their mouths. Yet somehow, the myth makers don't say Krabby Patties are made of fish or seaweed, just crab. And we're supposed to take this as canon? Come on. Also, the UF episode is non-canon, a parody of caveman life. No Krusty Krab, no Mr. Krabs, no secret formula. It's just slapstick comedy. Bottom line, the prehistoric burger is a mud sandwich, not a smoking gun. So no, Krabby Patties are not made of crab meat. Mr. Krabs isn't secretly frying up his cousins. Theory sounds creepy, I'll give you that. But once you break it down with actual show context, it's basically a spooky campfire story that fell apart under a flashlight. Now, do I think Mr. Krabs has other dark secrets? Oh, absolutely. But we'll get into those in the next theory. If you're enjoying this deep dive into Bikini Bottom's weirdest conspiracies, make sure to subscribe for more. Hit that bell, because we've got 8 actual theories coming up in this video. And you don't want to miss them.